Race number 1 of the afternoon, top of the stretch by Onic Trick, Helen's Memory, Dusty Lane Maria, Kilker and Jewel, Guinness, Candidate, Lady Vet, and Full Lunar Eclipse. They are off and pacing. Bionic Trick gets the first call. Guinness moving up on the outside is second. Away third, Dusty Lane Maria down at the rail. And racing fourth is Helen's Memory. They move into the turn on their way past the opening eighth. Bionic Trick. Lady Vet now up on the outside is racing second. Getting away third is Helen's Memory. Guinness on the outside traveling fourth. Kilker and Jewel has five. Candidate parked out in sixth. Dusty Lane Maria takes a look at a seven. And eighth and trailing the field in the early going is Full Lunar Eclipse. They check in at the opening quarter. And up on the outside, that's Guinness driving on to take charge. Second is Bionic Trick. Candidate continues to advance on the outside. Third at the rail racing fourth. That is Lady Vet. Helen's Memory has five. Kilker and Jewel steps to the outside in six. Moving on the outside seven is Full Lunar Eclipse, and Dusty Lane Maria now trails. They were past the quarter in 30 and 4/5 seconds in front of the grandstand for the first time as they approach the half on the outside. Candidate is pressuring Guinness for the lead. In behind them, sitting the pocket, is Bionic Trick third. Along the rail, Lady Vet fourth. Kilker and Jewel on the limb is fifth. Sixth is Helen's Memory. Then Full Lunar Eclipse and Dusty Lane Maria. They were past the halfway point in 1:01 and 3/5 seconds. They move down the backside. Final time, Guinness leading it by a head on the outside is Candidate second. Bionic Trick now locked in racing third. Outside within striking range is Kilker and Jewel fourth. Hemmed in at the rail, Lady Vet is fifth. Sixth, Helen's Memory. Then Full Lunar Eclipse and Dusty Lane Maria. They move past three quarters. Guinness now leads it by one length. Candidate dropping off on the outside second. Third, that's Bionic Trick. Kilker and Jewel on the outside racing fourth. Fifth along the rail is Lady Vet. They head past the 7/8, 1:33 and 2 the three quarters. It's still Guinness in charge by one length. Candidate on the outside is racing second. Kilker and Jewel is now third. They straighten out through the lane. Final time, Guinness trying to hold off Candidate as they drive to the wire. It's Guinness. Candidate on the outside. Guinness will prevail. Second is Candidate. Kilker and Jewel finishing third. Riding back, the first race winner, number 5, Guinness, a 5-year-old gelding by Sample Fella of Nancy Laffin, trained by Blair Laffin, Robert Laffin driving, the mile in 2:05. Race number 2 of the afternoon, the Blakey's Dodge Chrysler Jeep Eagle Series for fillies and mares. First leg, first division, has Dusty Lane Tricia, Fit and Chips, Diana Royce, Paradox, Stiff Leaves Girl, Cavallo's Sister, and on the outside 7 is Cinderella. Here they come. They're off and pacing as they lead the gate. Dusty Lane Tricia out the rail is away looking for the early lead. Fit and Chips moving out second. Grabbing cover, Diana Royce is third. On the limb, Paradox fourth. 3 wide, fifth. As they race into the turn is Stiff Leaves Girl now backing off. Racing away in the 6th spot is Cavallo's Sister. And 7th and trailing, that is Cindy Ella. They move down the backstretch and on past the opening quarter. Dusty Lane Tricia will dictate the early pace. She leads by 1. Fit and Chips is away in the pocket. Parked out, Paradox third. Along the rail, Diana Royce takes a look at a 4. Stiff Leaves Girl has 5. Cavallo's Sister to the outside is Cindy Ella from the back. They were past the initial station in 30 seconds flat. They're midway through the upper turn. Dusty Lane Tricia continues to chart the path. Now locked in the pocket is Fit and Chips. Paradox gets the parking ticket third. Up on the outside, Stiff Leaves Girl racing with cover in 4. Fifth along the rail is Diana Royce. Then Cindy Ella and Cavallo's Sister can see them all as they check in at the halfway point. It's still Dusty Lane Tricia, 3 parts of a length. Paradox going a tough opening half on the outside. Second, third along the rail, and still hemmed in is Fit and Chips. Fourth on the outside, that's Stiff Leaves Girl. Diana Royce has nowhere to go. Fifth, Cindy Ella sixth. 3 wide from the back goes Cavallo's Sister. They were past the halfway point, 1:02 and 2 down the backside. Final time, Dusty Lane Tricia still the boss, a length and a half. Fit and Chips on the inside, reclaiming second. Backing up the outer tier is Paradox third. Along the rail, caught in Diana Royce is fourth. 3 wide, Cavallo's Sister from 5. Stiff Leaves Girl caught in traffic sixth, and 7th and trailing is Cindy Ella. They head on to the upper turn, 1:34 the three quarters. Dusty Lane Tricia looking strong out front. Fit and Chips staying right with her second. Third is Diana Royce. Cinderella moving to the outside. Fourth. Less than 1/8 to come as they move off the top turn. Dusty Lane Tricia leads them to the payoff. Fit and Chips trying to close in second. Cinderella the outside third. They're not catching Dusty Lane Tricia. Fit and Chips will finish second. Third is Cinderella. The second race winner. First leg, first division of the Blakey's Dodge Chrysler Jeep Eagle Series for fillies and mares. Number 1 in your car, Dusty Lane Tricia. 6-year-old mare by What a Monster. Out of the Dam Little Dipper, Original Flowers of St. John. Trained and driven to victory by Steve Mahar. The mile in 2:03 4/5. Race number 3, top of the stretch, has Pocket Full of Gold, Swinging Wave, Double Double, Doris Angus, Hustling Abbey, Able Flyer, But Kenny Win, and Paris Model. They're off and pacing off the gate first. Swinging Wave looking for the lead. Doris Angus hustling up on the outside is second. 3 wide, Hustling Abbey third. Along the rail, Pocket Full of Gold gets away fourth, followed fifth as they move by the 8th and into the backstretch. By Double Double, settling in 6 is Able Flyer. From 7, that's But Kenny Win, and Paris Model is 8th and trailing. They move on to the opening station. Doris Angus moves on to the lead by 2 lengths. Swinging Wave in pursuit second. Third, Pocket Full of Gold. Hustling Abbey is fourth. Double Double races out of 5. Able Flyer has 6, But Kenny Win in 7. And 8th and trailing the field is Paris Model. They were by the opening quarter in 30 1/5 second. They make their way by the 3/8. Giving chase second, that's Swinging Wave. Pocket Full of Gold is third. Here comes Able Flyer. First up, fourth. Fifth at the rail is Hustling Abbey. 6th and moving on the outside is Paris Model. At the rail in 7, Double Double. And But Kenny Win trails. They check in at the halfway point. It's still Doris Angus now just by 1 length. Outside second is Able Flyer. Swinging Wave stays at the rail. Third, Pocket Full of Gold is fourth. Second over fifth is Paris Model. 6th along the rail, Hustling Abbey. Then But Kenny Win and Double Double. They were by the half in 1:03 1. Continuing down the backside, final time approaching 3/4. Doris Angus still leading it now by 2 lengths inside. Swinging Wave on the outside, Able Flyer. Paris Model is second over, sitting 4th along the rail. Pocket Full of Gold locked in 5th. But Kenny Win has to go 3 wide, 6th. Then Hustling Abbey, and trailing the field is Double Double. They head past the 7/8, 1:35 1/5 to 3/4. It's still Doris Angus looking strong in the front end, a length and a half lead. Swinging Wave along the rail second. Pocket Full of Gold now third. Swinging 3 wide is Paris Model. They straighten out through the lane for the final time, led home by Doris Angus. Swinging Wave trying to hang in second. Through the lane they come. It's Doris Angus. The battle is for place in the passing lane. Pocket Full of Gold getting up for second. Third is Swinging Wave. Winner. Number 4, Doris Angus, 4-year-old mare by Vanishing Point, by Dwayne McPherson of Charlottetown. Gary McDonald driving. The mare picking up a new race record, 2:07 2/5. Race number 4 of the afternoon has Beth's Accolade, Dallas Ann, Super Bowl Shuffle, Granite Gambler, Mac Combo, Giant Maverick. Maker first, Landover. In the back tier is Island Link. They are off and pacing. Dallas Ann off the gate first, grabbing the lead. Mac Combo hustling out second, away third. That's Island Link. 4th along the rail is Beth's Accolade up on the limb in 5. Maker first, away 6th at the rail is Super Bowl Shuffle. Racing 7th in the early going. That's Granite Gambler. They continue by the opening 8th and down the backstretch. Time 1 approaching the quarter. Dallas Ann will set the tempo, leads it a length. Mac Combo racing second. Closing up the gap third, Island Link. 4th is Maker first. Beth's Accolade has 5. Super Bowl Shuffle in 6. Granite Gambler has 7. But Giant Maverick with only 1 horse beaten in Landover as they continue into the turn. Single file, no change up front. And still leading the way, Dallas Ann by 1. Mac Combo will get a Golden Journey second. Island Link is third. There goes Maker first to the outside, fourth. 30-4 the opening quarter. They move off the top turn and approach the halfway point. Dallas Ann continues on the front end. Mac Combo now gets flushed out of the pocket by Maker first, who picks up the cover on the limb. Third on the inside, racing fourth is Island Link. Third over fifth is Granite Gambler. Magian Maverick sixth on the outside, then Beth's Accolade. Then we go back to Landover and Super Bowl Shuffle. They were by the half in 1:02 and 3/5 seconds down the backside. Final time, Dallas Ann maintaining a 1-length lead. Mac Combo first up is second. Along the rail, locked in, Island Link third. Maker first now coming 3 wide fourth. Fifth on the outside is Granite Gambler, tipping 4 deep. They check in at the 3/4. It's still Dallas Ann showing the way in the extreme outside. Granite Gambler now quickly on the outside takes over the lead. Dallas Ann is racing second. Maker first. Third, the extreme outside. Magian Maverick is fourth. They continue past the 7/8, 1:35 the 3/4. Granite Gambler opening up a lead of 5 lengths. On the outside, racing second. Maker first. On the outside, third and 3 wide. Magian Maverick through the lane for the final time. They're led home by Granite Gambler. Magian Maverick on the outside is second, but it will be Granite Gambler. Magian Maverick second, finishing third is Maker first. The fourth race winner, number 4 in your card, Granite Gambler, a 7-year-old gelding by Lion of Sonora of Ken St. John and Don Short. Trained by Blair Laffin. Robert Laffin picking up his second win of the afternoon. The mile in 2:06 and 3/5. Race number 5 of the afternoon has Double Dealer, Westover again, Joe Sixpack, Traveler, Sandra's Brat, Lone Water Hobo, Renee's Fella, and Timmy My Boy. They are off and pacing. Double Dealer out the rail, away looking for the lead against Westover again. Lone Water Hobo hustling up on the limb is away third. Far outside, Renee's Fella caught wide fourth. Travelers away fifth out the rail. Racing sixth on the outside is Joe Sixpack, away in 7 as they continue down the backstretch. Is Sandra's Brat. And trailing the field in the early going, Timmy My Boy. They head on to the opening panel. Westover again on top, leads the field by 1. Double Dealer getting a good journey second. Lone Water Hobo tied up racing third. Renee's Fella's fourth. Joe Sixpack caught out, advances on the outside fifth. They move on to the 3/8. Double Dealer abandons the pocket and moves up to take charge. Westover again is now sitting second. Lone Water Hobo third, 30 seconds the opening quarter. They move off the top turn, entering the stretch for time 1. Double Dealer shows the way by 1. Right there second is Westover again. Lone Water Hobo next in line third. Renee's Fella is fourth. Fifth and parked out is Joe Sixpack. Sixth at the rail. That is Traveler. Racing from 7 is Sandra's Brat, and Timmy My Boy is trailing the field. They were by the halfway point in 1:01. Continuing down the backstretch, final time. Double Dealer continues by 1. Westover again right there second. Here comes Renee's Fella now charging first up. Third locked in. Lone Water Hobo is fourth. Joe Sixpack on the limb races from 5. Traveler nowhere to go at the rail. 6 Timmy My Boy, 7 and Sandra's Brat. They move past the 3/4. On the outside, Renee's Fella moving up to engage Double Dealer. As they move into the turn, Westover again moves off the rail third. On the extreme outside, Timmy My Boy is wide fourth. Lone Water Hobo fifth. Sixth is Traveler. They head past the 7/8, 1:33. And to 3 the 3/4. Renee's Fella on the outside has taken over the lead as they straighten out to the payoff. Double Dealer on the inside. Timmy My Boy up on the limb is racing third. Through the lane they come. Renee's Fella will draw off to win it. Finishing second. It's close between Timmy My Boy and Traveler. The 5th race winner, number 7, Renee's Fella. 6-year-old gelding by Sample Fella over Roland Larkin. Trained by Darren Crow. David O'Brien drives. The mile in 2:04 and 3/5. Race number 6, top of the stretch, has Record Dallas, Ridgefield, GL Bobby, Tamworth Lady, Denashton Orr, Cantley Speed, Velvet O'Hara, Ease Wave, and Pass Due. They're off and pacing. Tamworth Lady off the gate first, grabbing the early lead. On the inside, Record Dallas away second to the far outside. Cantley Speed 3 wide third. They head by the opening eighth on their way into the backstretch for time 1. Tamworth Lady coming away on top. Cantley Speed hustling out second. On the inside, Ridgefield is third. Up on the limb, that's Pass Due fourth, followed by Record Dallas in 5. Away sixth is GL Bobby. And we have a gap of 4 lengths. Back to Denashton Orr racing in 7. Velvet O'Hara has 8, and Ease Wave is 9th and trailing. They continue into the turn. On their way to the 3/8, Cantley Speed now being pressured by Pass Due. Tamworth Lady sits in behind them third. To the outside, there goes Ridgefield fourth. Along the rail racing in 5, that's Record Dallas. GL Bobby stepping to the outside in 6. Denashton Orr has 7. Velvet O'Hara in 8. And Ease Wave remains at the back. 30 and 3 of the quarter. In front of the grandstand, time 1 as they approach the half. Pass Due on the outside, battling Cantley Speed for the lead. Getting a good second over Journey on the outside is Ridgefield inside, locked in. Tamworth Lady 4th, GL Bobby 5th on the outside. 6th is Record Dallas, then Velvet O'Hara, Denashton Orr, and Ease Wave. Continuing midway through the lower turn, 102 and 2 was the half. Cantley Speed clings to the lead. Pass Due right there second. Ridgefield now asked to go 3 wide third. Down the backside, final time. They're now 4 deep as Velvet O'Hara is out there 4 wide, and Velvet O'Hara sticks a neck in front as they race by the 3/4. Ridgefield out there 3 wide is racing second. Cantley Speed to the inside third, dropping back Pass Due. They head on to the 7/8. Velvet O'Hara taking over the lead. Cantley Speed battling back second. Tamworth Lady on the inside is traveling third. Off the turn and through the lane they come. Final time 1:35 and 3/5 to 3/4 through the stretch. Velvet O'Hara, Cantley Speed, Tamworth Lady is sitting third. Velvet O'Hara, Cantley Speed trying to come back on. Velvet O'Hara will win it. Cantley Speed finishing second, third Tamworth Lady. Four-year-old mare by Harrods on the Jim Chambers of Dartmouth. Robert Laffin picking up his 3rd win of the afternoon. The mile in 2:07 and 2/5. Race number 7 of the afternoon has Major Trull, Rambo Derby, Boom L, Charlotte's Ruler, Overfield Jade, Swing Or, Scotty J, and Light and Warrior. They are off and pacing. Overfield Jade off the gate looking for the early lead. Out the rail, Major Trull drives out alertly. Rambo Derby grabs a seat third. Wide Boomel is 4th. 3 wide racing 5th. That's Charlotte's Ruler. They head by the opening 8th. Overfield Jade with the lead. Quickly on the outside, Charlotte's Ruler hustling up looking for the top spot at the rail. Major Trull is racing 3rd. Rambo Derby takes a look out of 4. Parked out Boomel in 5. Light and Warrior has 6. Swing Or is racing from 7. And Scotty J is 8th and trailing. Past the opening quarter, it's Charlotte's Ruler leading the field by a length and a half. Overfield Jade giving chase in the pocket. Major Trull takes a look 3rd. Boomel the outside now grabbing a seat at the rail 4th. Up on the outside and coming first up, sitting in the 4th spot, is Rambo Derby. Also on the move on the outside with cover. Swing Or from 5. 6th and shuffle back is Boomel. 7th Light and Warrior, and Scotty J is trailing. 30 and 2 the opening quarter. They move up past the halfway point. Out front, it's Charlotte's Ruler showing the way by 1 length outside. Rambo Derby is first up second. 3rd along the rail is Overfield Jade. Swing Or getting a second over trip. 4th, 5th locked in Major Trull. Then we go back to Scotty J, who races on the outside from 6. Boomel holds down 7. Light and Warrior is at the back of the field. On to the backside. Final time 1:02 and 4 was the half. It's still Charlotte's Ruler out front, leading it by 1. Rambo Derby second. Scotty J now circling up 3 wide on the outside, taking aim at Charlotte's Ruler. They head on past the 3/4. Charlotte's Ruler, Rambo Derby in the center. Scotty J is out there, 3 wide. They head into the turn onto the 7/8 in the center. Rambo Derby taking over. On the extreme outside, Scotty J is second. Charlotte's Ruler at the rail racing third. Swingor in contention is fourth. Fifth is Overfield Jade, 1:35 and 3 3/4. They straighten out through the lane for the final time in the extreme outside. Scotty J battling Rambo Derby to the payoff. Scotty J on the outside will get up to win it. Finishing second is Rambo Derby, Light and Warrior getting up for the show spot. Number 7 in your program, Scotty J, a 5-year-old brown son of Herod's. Stan Eisen of Waverley, trained and driven to victory by Dave Pinkney. The mile in 2:05 and 4/5. Race number 8, top of the stretch. First leg, second division of the Blakey's Dodge Chrysler Jeep Eagle Series for fillies and mares has Platanos, Silverwood Diane, Spudland Sequoia, Bel Canto, Sicily, Pepper Allen, Canal Street. On the outside 8 is Bio Amber. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Spudland Sequoia off the gate looking for the early lead. Away second is Silverwood Diane up on the outside. Sicily 3 wide third. Bio Amber hustling up on the limb looking for a seat. Fourth, Platanos gets away sitting in 5. At the rail racing 6th is Bel Canto, then Pepper Allen and Canal Street trailing. On down the backstretch they approach the opening quarter. Spudland Sequoia leads the field by 1. Silverwood Diane racing second. Getting parked out sitting third is Sicily. Away fourth, that's Bio Amber. In 5 is Platanos. Bel Canto from 6, holding down 7 is Pepper Allen, and 8th and trailing is Canal Street. Into the turn, and they move by the 3/8. Spudland Sequoia leads the field by 3 parts of a length. Getting the parking ticket is Sicily second. Along the rail, Silverwood Diane next in line is sitting third. Racing at the rail in 4 is Bio Amber. From 5 is Bel Canto. They check in at the half. Spudland Sequoia continuing to chart the path. A tough journey for Sicily in the outside second. Silverwood Diane is still at the rail racing third. Facing in the 4 spot as they head on by the 5/8 is Bio Amber, and she steps to the outside. They head to the backside. Final time, the half in a minute, 4/5. Spudland Sequoia continues in the front end by 1. Sicily has tucked in at the rail second. First up, third is Bio Amber at the rail in 4. Silverwood Diane, Canal Street to the outside 5th. They move on past the 3/4. Spudland Sequoia still there by 1. Up on the outside, Bio Amber closing in second. Sicily next in line is third along the rail. Silverwood Diane 4th. 5th on the outside as they continue past the 7/8 is Canal Street. 3/4 in 1:32 and 2/5 seconds. They move off the top turn and straighten out through the lane. Spudland Sequoia opens to 2.5, 3 lengths. Bio Amber on the outside. Sicily down at the rail. Through the lane they come. It will be Spudland Sequoia to win it by 3 lengths. Sicily is finishing second. Bio Amber third. And the 8th race winner. First leg, second division of the Blakey's Dodge Chrysler Jeep Eagle Series for fillies and mares. Number 3, Spudland Sequoia, 4-year-old daughter of Winning Moment of the Dam Friendly Greenwood over the Briggs Stables of Florenceville, New Brunswick. Steve Mahar taking both divisions of the first leg. Spudland Sequoia winning in 2:03 and 2/5. Race number 9, top of the stretch, has Oyster Stew, Rockin' Michael, All Canadian, Entirely Mike's, Mono's Beacon, Dolly Finesse, Bucky's Bryden, Sterling Orr, and Pomerado. They are off and pacing. Rockin' Michael off the gate first, looking for the lead. Out the rail is Oyster Stew. Up on the outside, Mono's Beacon hustling out wide third. Getting away in the 4 spot is All Canadian. Out the rail, Entirely Mike sitting in 5. Pomerado from 6. Racing in 7, that's Dolly Finesse. Bucky's Bryden has 1 horse beaten in the early going. That's Sterling Orr as they continue single file down the backstretch. On top of the field, Rockin' Michael shows the way by one. Oysters 2 sitting in the pocket. Third along the rail, Mono's Beacon, followed by All Canadian fourth. Entirely Mike's takes a look out of 5. Sixth on the inside is Pomerado. Here comes Bucky's Bryden up on the outside from 7, followed by Sterling Orr in 8. And Dolly Finesse is now trailing. They were past the quarter in 30 and 4/5 seconds. They make their way off the top turn as they approach the half. Rockin' Michael continues on the front end. Getting flushed out of the pocket is Oysters 2. To pick up the cover is All Canadian third. Locked in at the rail is Mono's Beacon. They move past the half. Rockin' Michael continuing on the front end by 1. Oysters 2. First up is second. Mono's Beacon hemmed in third. All Canadian fourth. And Tardy Mike's third over. Fifth along the rail. Saving ground. Pomerado from 6th. Then Bucky's Bryden. Dolly Finesse. And still at the back is Sterling Orr. They continue down the backstretch. 1:03 and 1 1/2. Rockin' Michael is still the boss by 1. Oysters 2 second. And Tardy Mike's now sent 3 wide third. Inside Mono's Beacon fourth. Bucky's Bryden moving up 5th on the outside. They move on by the 3/4. Rockin' Michael still on top by 1. And Tardy Mike's 3 wide second. Third Oysters 2. Wide racing fourth is Bucky's Bryden. They head on past the 7/8. Rockin' Michael had them by 3/4 in 1:35 and 1 and opens to 2 1/2. Oysters 2 still racing second. Off the turn through the lane, final time. Rockin' Michael, Oysters 2 on the outside, far outside. Bucky's Bryden. Rockin' Michael, Oysters 2. They won't catch Rockin' Michael. Oysters 2 is second. And coming on for third, it looks like All Canadian. Winner number 2 in your current Rockin' Michael, a 6-year-old gelding by Willow Wiper, by Malcolm McNeil. Russell Burgoyne driving the mile in 2:05 and 1/5. On top Bill Batter, Turnic Joe Ranger, PH Terminator, Line of Fire, Fowlish Mark, Blitzy Treasure, Kill Karen Jade, Classic Charm, and Unfair Advantage. They are off and pacing. PH Terminator off the gate first, looking for the lead. Turnic Joe Ranger driving out second. Bill Batter at the rail is third. Far outside, Blitzy Treasure is away fourth. Up on the outside, fifth, Unfair Advantage going 3 wide. Sixth is Line of Fire at the rail. Away racing in 7 as they head down the backstretch is Fowlish Mark. From 8, Kill Karen Jade, and 9th and trailing the field is Classic Charm. They head on to the opening quarter. Out front, leading the way by a length and a half, Blitzy Treasure. Here comes Unfair Advantage, hustling up on the limb, second at the rail, racing third, PH Terminator. Bill Batter takes a look 4, campaigning the rail in 5. Is Turnic Joe Ranger next in line. Line of Fire from 6. Fowlish Mark has 7. Kill Karen Jade in 8. And Classic Charm is 9th and trailing the field 29 and 3 the opening quarter. They make their way off the top turn as they approach the halfway point out front, and still showing the way Blitzy Treasure, parking out Unfair Advantage on the inside and racing third. PH Terminator, Unfair Advantage taking a seat in the pocket. They move into the turn and on to the 5/8. It's still Blitzy Treasure showing the way. Unfair Advantage is second. Here comes Fowlish Mark moving up on the outside third. With cover, Kill Karen Jade is pacing fourth. Fifth along the rail is Bill Batter. Sixth on the outside, Line of Fire. They head down the backside, final time. And on top, it's still Blitzy Treasure showing the way by half a length. Fowlish Mark is right there within a neck second. Third on the outside, Kill Karen Jade, Unfair Advantage, tailing off fourth. Bill Batter on the outside is racing in 5. They continue on to the 7/8. Blitzy Treasure clinging to the lead. Right there, second. Fowlish Mark on the outside with them. Third is Kill Karen Jade, Unfair Advantage, fourth. Off the turn, they straighten out through the lane for the final time. 1:32 and 1/3. Blitzy Treasure outside. Fowlish Mark. Kill Karen Jade to the passing lane. Fowlish Mark takes over. Fowlish Mark gets up to win it. Kill Karen Jade is second. Third, Blitzy Treasure. The 10th race winner, number 5 in your current, Fowlish Mark. A 6-year-old gelding by Tyler's Mark. Owned by Robin White of Kennecook. Danny Romo driving. The mile in 2:03 and 4/5. Race number 11, top of the stretch, has Walk of Life, Parkhurst, Mathers Blazure, Flicker Almerhurst, Barnabas here, Some Nice Catch, Bub, and May Contain. They're off and pacing. Walk of Life away from the rail is grabbing the early lead. Away second, Parkhurst. Up on the outside, Bub is racing wide third. Mathers Blazure takes a seat fourth. On the inside, racing fifth, Flicker Almerhurst. Outside, Some Nice Catch is sixth. 3 wide seventh, May Contain. And Barnabas here is trailing. Down the backside, they approach the opening quarter. On the outside, that's Bub battling Walk of Life for the top spot. Parkhurst is racing in behind them third. Mathers Blazure on the outside has 4. Moving up to find a seat fifth is Some Nice Catch. Flicker Almerhurst from 6, May Contain in 7. And trailing is Barnabas here. They continue on by the 3/8. Walk of Life has parked out Bub. Mathers Blazure up on the limb, covered up by Bub, who is racing third on the outside, and the inside racing out of 4. And locked in, but getting a good journey as they move past the halfway point is Parkhurst. It's still Walk of Life holding off Bub. Parkhurst the inside third, Mathers Blazure outside fourth, fifth along the rail, Some Nice Catch, then May Contain, Flicker Almerhurst, and Barnabas here can see them all. They continue on to the backstretch. Final time 59 3 was the half. Walk of Life still the leader by half a length. Bub on the outside second. Mathers Blazure sent 3 wide third. Parker's looking for room along the rail is fourth. May Contain on the limb racing in 5. Some Nice Catch has 6. They continue past the 3/4. Mathers Blazure now forging to the top. Walk of Life is racing second inside. Parkhurst is third. Dropping back on the outside, Bub fourth. 3 wide racing fifth. May Contain. They head past the 7/8. 3/4 in 1:31. It's Mathers Blazure by 2.5, 3. Walk of Life second. Parkhurst on the outside is third. Some Nice Catch down at the rail is now fourth. Through the lane for the final time. Mathers Blazure by 3 as they race to the payoff. Up on the outside, that's Parkhurst. But it will be Mathers Blazure who wins it. Looks like Walk of Life hanging in for second. Parkhurst third. Riding back, the winner of race 11, number 3 in your card, Mathers Blazure, a 5-year-old son of Sunbeam. Over the GLB stable of Windsor Junction, trained by Robert Took. Danny O'Brien driving. The mile in 2:02. Twelfth and final dash, top of the stretch, has Live It Up, Forward Pass, Sparkling Cloud, Battle Shoebuck, Peter Blood, Dandy Guy, Marmashidino, Late Charge, and Robbie's Rhythm. They are off, and as they leave the gate, Forward Pass away quickly looking for the lead. On the inside, Live It Up's away second, hustling up on the far outside. Late Charge looking for the lead. They race into the first turn on their way to the opening 8th. On the outside, Late Charge moving on to the lead. Away at the rail and racing second as they continue down the backstretch is Forward Pass, sitting along the rail and racing in 3 as they continue past the opening station is Live It Up. Out front, Late Charge by 1.5 lengths. Forward Pass is second, inside third. Live It Up. Next in line, Sparkling Cloud fourth. Marked Out Living and racing in the 5 spot. He's Battle Shoebuck. 30 and a 5th was the opening quarter. They continue off the top turn through the stretch for time 1. Late Charge by 1 length, sitting in the pocket and getting a good journey is Forward Pass racing second. Up on the outside and traveling third, that's Sparkling Cloud. On the inside and racing out of 4 is Live It Up. On the limb 5th, Battle Shoebuck. 6th on the outside is Dandy Guy. 7th down along the rail, Robbie's Rhythm. Then Peter Blood, and trailing the field, Marmashidino. They were past the halfway point in 1:01 and 2. Continuing down the backside, final time. Up front and still showing the way by 1. Late Charge. Forward Pass second. Sparkling Cloud is third. Outside 4th is Battle Shoebuck. Dandy Guy 3 wide from 5. They continue past the 3/4. Forward Pass coming out of the pocket and driving on to take over from Late Charge. Sparkling Cloud on the outside is third. Battle Shoebuck in the center racing 4th. 3 wide 5th is Dandy Guy. They're midway through the final turn. 134 and 1 was the 3/4 off the top turn. Forward pass. Sparkling Cloud trying to close in. They head off the top turn. Forward pass on the inside, driving up on the outside. And now taking over the lead is Sparkling Cloud, and Sparkling Cloud will draw off to win it, finishing second. It's close between Peter Blood and Forward Pass. Riding back, the 12th race winner, number 3, Sparkling Cloud, a 4-year-old mare by Cloud Cover. By Alan Endries, Dave Carey driving, the mile 2:06 and 2/5.